Hi guys, I'm here. You can see my dog in the background. Yes. I'm here to do the experiment for the oil spill. So I have all my stuff. I have my water. I have my salt to show that it's going to be like seawater. I have my oil. I have my Dawn. I have my feathers and some greens. I have my sand right there. I have my sponge and some cotton balls. I have some string and some paper towels, and then I have some napkins just in case I got a little bit of problems. So anyway, so let me go ahead. Hold on one second. I'm going to put you down for a second. Actually, I'm trying to get the sand out. So hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I'm going to pour my sand into the container. So sand is always at the bottom of the ocean. Sorry, I know it's a little bit. And I'm going to kind of spread it around a little bit, but I'm going to have like a little section right here that's going to represent my beach. Okay, so, but I'm going to have some sand there. So I'm going to go ahead and pour in my water. And that's about how much I'm going to have because I don't want it to be, I want to have my sand over here for my beach area. And if you can see right here, we have it, it's a little wet, but this up here is dry, but it is kind of moving up. I don't know if you can see that. And then we have our section here where I actually poured it and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put in my greenery and my feathers. So I kind of want one to be like up on the shore and then one there. So we can represent like the animals, like the birds that might be affected by this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open. Hold on. I'm trying to do this by myself and it's not exactly working. Hold on. I'm going to put you up against that. Hold on. Let me pour some. Okay. So back here, I'm going to pour a little bit of oil. Okay. If you look, you can see like where it's not mixing in with the water. And if you look, you can see it on the greenery. You can see it on the feathers. Now, I am going to pretend that the weather has caused a problem because it's not going to all stay in the same place. What's going to happen? Oh no, we had a little bit of a weather. Okay, so now we have it all mixed in. So I'm going to try a couple of different things and see which one we think works the best. So I'm going to put a couple of cotton balls in. And we see that they're soaking up some stuff. But if I look, it looks like the oil is kind of just, well, it's soaking up a little bit, but it's mostly water. It's not soaking up a lot of the oil. So if you can see this, it's kind of soaking up just the water, not as much of the oil. Okay, so there's lots of oil left. See, and when I try to soak up, it doesn't really do much. Okay, so let's try soaking up some of it with our let's leave that in there for a second. Kind of move it around, see if we can get some. That is not even really soaking up well. Let's see. Sorry, it's really hard to do this and see what's going on. So, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. If you look, you can see it did soak up some of the oil. So that one's actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and try our sponge. And if you look over here, there's lots of oil still. So I'm trying to see if anything will soak it up off of the beach. Still lots of oil. Not exactly sure what's going on with that. I'm gonna try. Let's see how well this does. You see, and the funny thing is about this is I use paper towels all the time when I'm cooking to soak up oil, but it doesn't look like, see, look at that big old bubble of oil. Doesn't look like it's soaking it up too well, does it? And that one kind of was a bust. Okay, so now we're gonna use, I want you guys, I'm gonna try to find the best part. Okay. So on here, do we see what happens? It makes the oil, see, look, we'll put it over here. It makes the oil kind of disappear. So I'm going to lift up this. It's like soaked in oil, like seriously soaked in oil. And like my fingers are so greasy, it's gross. So let's see if we wash it with I'm just rubbing it. And let's dip it in. I'm dipping it in just the regular water. And it is so much nicer. It still has a little bit of oil on it, but it doesn't feel like down here, it doesn't feel like that oil greasy feeling. Like this one has that oil greasy feeling. Do you see the difference? It's kind of like a sheen that's on it. And then this one is not the same consistency. Okay, well, let me, sorry. So that's our oil experiment. Which one do you think worked the best? Not sure for me. I will kind of go over that when we talk tomorrow or Tuesday. Tell me what you think. Which one do you think worked the best? And you know what? I actually forgot to put the salt in, even though it's here. But it's still, even though we used all of those things, look at how much oil is still in there. So really, not a lot of our, see if you look really closely, look at that, that's oil just moving. Even though it does have some soap in it, but could we just dump gallons and gallons and gallons and gallons of Dawn in it? Probably not. So think about it, and I'm going to have you guys tell me This week's assignment is tell me which one you think worked the best and why. Okay, see you soon.